Hello and welcome to today's episode of Comms Business Live, where we'll be examining how to speed up Ethernet services and the delivery of those services. I'm delighted to be joined by Andy Rickatson, who is Director of Business Connectivity and UK Central Operations at Openreach. Nice to meet you, Andy.
It's lovely to meet you, Charlotte, and thank you very much for the time.
Thanks for joining us. So just as an intro for people joining us today, can you share an overview of why Ethernet is so important for businesses here in the UK?
Yeah, so Ethernet is one of our business products that we offer within Openreach. It's a dedicated path, so our customers will get data services that never slows or stops. Mm-hmm. It's fast. We offer different products across our Ethernet portfolio up to 100 gig and beyond. It's symmetrical, so your upload speed is the same as your download speed. It's reliable. We are regulated under our quality of service standards, and we're trying to make sure that if you've got connectivity, it's always on. And it's secure. It has a really strong physical and cyber security controls, which provides government level standards across our Ethernet products.
And partners are at the heart of how Openreach is bringing Ethernet to businesses. Can you just talk us through how Openreach works with its partners?
Yeah, so we've got about 300 different Ethernet customers that we provide services to. And this means whether your business is at the side of a hill, at the side of a loch, in the remote areas of Cornwall, or in a metropolitan area, we can do connectivity and we'll connect you a service. And what we want to do is bring Ethernet to every single doorstep across the UK. We work with all of our 350 different Ethernet customers, and they range from the likes of Vodafone Business, Exponential E, Gamma, Sky, Zen, and obviously BT.
Mm-hmm. And how is your Ethernet offering evolving?
Yeah, so this is one of the things we've been really thinking about. How do we deliver faster speeds and certainty to our customers? And we obsess about speed and certainty. And one of the things we wanted to do is use the power of our engineering community. We've got about 6,500 engineers across the UK that deliver Ethernet, and we want to put them at the heart of the service we offer. So we found a way to speed up the information that we give to our engineers within a couple of days, and allowed them to use their skills to really think about what they need to do to build that network for our customers, and trying to use the skill sets to overcome some of the obstacles that we face, whether that's complex traffic management, whether that's we're coming across blockages or needing to use overhead and underground network. We're using the skills that we've trained our engineers to do to really think about how do you get connectivity to the customer as quickly as we can. And we've really had some great feedback from our engineering communities that they feel at the heart of delivery of that for their customers. And we're entrusting them and empowering them to really make the right decisions to deliver service. But when we can't deliver service quickly, we want to be able to inform our customers when we can deliver connectivity. So that's certainty part. So we'll look at all of the things that we need to do to build that connectivity to our customer and go back with a date and then really drive hard to deliver that customer that certainty that the customer wants.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So it's about making partners aware of timeframes and then also helping your team do their jobs the best that they possibly can.
Yeah, and really empowering that engineer to feel part of that process from end to end.
Absolutely. And what is unique about Openreach's Ethernet services?
I think we've been delivering Ethernet or some kind of point-to-point fiber now for over about 15, 20 years. So we have a reach. We have, as I said, 6,500 engineers from the Highlands to the South Coast in all our metropolitan areas. Our engineers are always on. We're 24/7, 365 days a year. So we've got the scale and we've got the heritage, and we've also got the delivery. We deliver against our regulated Ofcom metrics and been delivering 5 out of 5 for the last few years, really honing in on speed and certainty. But we've also got connectivity reach as well. So we've got 4,500 exchanges across the UK where we can connect customers, or we can find a network plan to connect customers. The other thing that we've also got is reliability, and we can offer different products across our Ethernet estate through resilience. So we can give customers the need for 2 fibers from different exchanges, different services from a different exchange and a different cable or a different duct. And if something goes wrong, we can switch between the two to keep them always connected.
Mhm. And businesses over the past few decades have been increasingly moving their operations and their services to the online world, and this is making their reliance on connectivity something that's increasing all the time. So what does this kind of online first world that we now live in mean for the Ethernet services that Openreach provides?
I think this comes back to the reliability. And one of the things we really hone in on is speed of repair. We've got a world-class network operations centre in Bristol that works really closely with the customers if we do have outages. And if things are outside of our control, so weather and storms or accidental damage to our network, our speed of execution is crucial, and that pride from our engineers of trying to restore service as quickly as we can. And as I said, we've got a team of engineers that work 24/7. We have the reach across the UK to make sure we're always connecting that customer, always repairing that customer as quickly as we can. And that's the key bit for me, is that connectivity, speed of execution, but the pride that our engineers have of returning the customers to service. We also have different products, as I said, through resilience. So we can build networks of different exchanges. We can give different types of resilience, so the customer can have that guarantee that if one leg breaks, the other one will pick up and deliver the service, and that always on connectivity that they're aspiring to have within their business.
And how do you go about measuring whether you're delivering on that approach to your Ethernet services that you've just talked through?
Yeah, so there's two key metrics that I look at within the Ethernet space. The first one is our Net Promoter Score. So we work really closely with our customers to try and understand what their needs are. And actually, at the end of Q1, we measure this over a 12-month rolling average, we had a record NPS score at 76.5, so plus 76.5 on our NPS. Wow. The other key metrics for me are quality of service, and over the last 2 years, we delivered 5 out of 5 across our quality of service, really honing in into our MTTP, but also our certainty metric. And one of the things we're really staring at is our mean time to provide. So if I look at our performance on our mean time to provide, we've actually taken 15% out of our MTTP. And that's what we've been doing year on year. And if I look at our central London district, we've actually taken a quarter of our deliveries away and actually made sure that speed of our connection in our metropolitan city in London is the quickest that we can ever be. And we want to aspire to deliver even quicker.
Lots of reassuring numbers there for partners that might be weighing up their options. So finally, what would you say is the biggest opportunity around Ethernet services, and how can partners go after those opportunities?
I think one of the key things is continue to work with us. We are listening. We know that our customers want speed and certainty. But if you want a product that is dedicated, fast, symmetrical, reliable, and secure, Ethernet is the key product for you. And we will be determined to deliver quick service and reliable service to you as quickly as we can.
So that does bring us to the end of this episode of Comms Business Live. Andy, thanks so much for sharing your thoughts with us.
Thank you very much, Charlotte. Really a pleasure to be taking part.
And if anyone wants to follow up with Andy and the Openreach team on how they can tap into these faster Ethernet services, there are some links in the video description to send you to the right people. But otherwise, thanks everyone for joining us, and goodbye.